Well, many folks, of course, enjoy celebrating Independence Day by shooting off fireworks, but you want to make sure that safety is top of mind. We've got Farmington's Fire Chief William Heller joining us right now with some tips. Hey, Bill, great to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
It's that time of year again.
It is this time of year. I feel like this is an annual tradition to have you on the show to talk about it. So what do we need to think about when we're thinking about fireworks safety this year, Bill?
We need to be respectful of the fireworks. Every year, 14,000 people are injured with fireworks.
Wow.
And we want people to enjoy their holiday and not have to take a trip to the emergency room.
Absolutely.
So being respectful of those fireworks with our children, we really need to make sure that we're protecting them. The sparklers that we hand them can burn at 2,000 degrees. So, finding an alternative for that, the sparklers, alternative for the sparklers.
Sure.
If you use the little poppers that you were talking about earlier, the glow sticks, bubbles, kids love bubbles, just a safer alternative for them. Make sure they're wearing
2,000 degrees.
Yeah.
That blows my mind
I
if those
know.
things
You
get
would-
so
you would
hot.
put
Yeah,
that.
that's severe burn injuries if they
Yeah.
get hurt with that. So, and have them wear eye protection. Those little glasses that you put on them protect their eyes for any little embers that get in there, and keep them safe.
This is all good information. You would hope some of it is common sense too. But is there any other ways that we need to be staying safe while we're celebrating?
Absolutely. Once you light off your fireworks, make sure you put them in a bucket of water and soak them real good before you put them in the trash, because later that night they can reignite, and we go on those type of emergencies all the time.
Yeah.
The other thing is, if you're shooting the ones with the tubes that go up into the air, one of the problems that we see quite often is that they fall over and then they shoot into the crowd.
Yes.
So make sure that they're properly weighted down, and that we're using them according to the instructions.
That's such a great tip. I remember we had an accident happen several years ago in our family because just that thing happened. Whatever happened that caused it to tip over, and then it's aimed right at the crowd, and you can't really slow those things down. So
Absolutely. We just had a fire in Farmington where an errant firework went into a car and caught it on fire.
Wow.
So just be careful and be safe. Give it a good amount of distance, 50 feet from your home when you're setting them off, and keep those small children away from them.
Yeah, that's great. We'll leave you with this question. I think it's an important one. If we do encounter an accident, what are we supposed to do? What is step one? And kind of walk us through that process.
Absolutely. If someone gets hit with a firework or something like that and they're on fire, we go back to the stop, drop, and roll. Try to get the fire to quit burning, and then call 911.
Yeah.
Even if it's a minor injury, especially to the face or eyes, you definitely want to call 911, and we'll come check them out. And you want to get that process started sooner than later.
Yeah. What if you set something ablaze? I mean, it's the same process. Call
Absolutely.
911.
The best thing would be to have a water source available, a water hose or a fire extinguisher that you can readily, quickly put that fire out.
Yeah.
But if it gets beyond that, then absolutely call the fire department, and we hope that we don't have to see anybody this 4th of July in that manner, but we'll be there and ready to go.
Yeah,
The
that's great.
goggles, that's a good tip. The goggles, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Absolutely.
That's great, yeah.
Yeah, your eyes are very important,
Yeah,
and we
for
want
sure.
to protect those. So.
Yeah. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for joining us. As always, we want you to be safe out there. We want you to have fun. Of course, it's Independence Day, but we want you to be safe as well. So those are some great tips.
Thanks for having me.